CoregamerProduction.
Hey you guys und willkommen zu Batman The Enemy Within. Mein Name ist der Rockstar und in der letzten Folge habt ihr gesehen, wie wir mit Harley Quinn und dem Joker aka John Doe in Wayne Enterprise eingebrochen sind.
Almost feels like the good old days.
If you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
That's not what I meant. You've been demoted.
Waller busted me down to deputy ops. Everything's got to go through her office now. Demotion's still tied up in paperwork. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Okay, danke. Danke dafür.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save him. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
Now, I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
Yeah. The loss of a loved one can do that.
I'd have to imagine it would.
Waller, was willst du denn hier?
Gordon,
Geh weg.
dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about. What does she have on you? You're gonna tell me at the arsenal? What the hell is it? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Just
Ja,
supposed
Jim,
to
sie
come to
weiß, wer ich
Gotham,
bin.
put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Her enthusiasm almost got her killed.
It didn't, though. Because of you. That's the part you need to focus on. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you
Ja,
made
Wayne
some new
Enterprise,
friends.
so sieht's aus.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut.
Naja,
They're
fast
clearly
jedes Schloss,
planning
aber
something.
darum kümmere ich
Stakes
mich ja
are too
schon.
high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
Putting a tail on me jeopardizes the mission. Call it off.
You're right. I will. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people
Oh
know
doch,
this city
denn
better
wir
than
sind
anyone.
Batman.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you are not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
Sie sind dabei, Ecke, okay.
I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
All right. Here we go.
Hinter dir, Bruce. Was wohl jetzt geschehen tut? Nichts Gutes auf jeden Fall. Nichts Gutes. Aber da müssen wir durch. All 5 points.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're
Willkommen,
happy
Bruce.
to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the failing scheme. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the hell?
John! Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's
Okay, das ist Freeze, genau.
What have you done?
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice!
Ja, ja, schon gut, schon gut.
I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
Das sind mehrere Schalter, alter Lucius. Du verdammtes... Wo noch, wo noch? Ach, warte, scheiße. Das ist ein Rätsel. Check ich jetzt nicht. Der geht an, ja. Das ist der Hauptschalter, oder was? Aus. Wir brauchen eine richtige Kombination, oder was? Auch nicht. Okay, wir haben verkackt. Ja, warte, ich brauche einen Moment, um das zu checken. Freeze. Meine Güte.
What have you done?
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice. I swear.
Okay, warte, schon mal.
If you don't get that electricity back on immediately,
Ordne die Schaltpläne, Schalter so. Ah, okay, warte. Jetzt an. Ordne die restlichen Schaltpläne zu, ja. Und jetzt alle rot, außer der da oben. Lesen hilft bekanntlich, aber wir sind... Naja, wir lesen nicht, wir spielen Spiele. Warum sollten wir lesen, ne?
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Ich hoffe, das bleibt jetzt nicht die ganze Zeit oben hier. Ordne die restlichen Schaltpläne zu. Sonst haben wir einen kleinen Bug im Spiel entdeckt. Nein, das bleibt nicht. Sehr gut.
Listen, Bruce. I just wanna clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say, I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harlan. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
Einfach ein Teil von dir, okay?
Harley. You don't have to be a criminal for that.
Even you? You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
I'm in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy.
Natürlich, das wird viel, viel weniger chaotischer.
He loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Okay, hört mir zu. Ja, alles klar.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that? I know, right? That was my reaction the first time I heard. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
Wir verlassen lieber das Büro und sprechen sie nicht auf ihren Vater an, weil
I'll go talk to the others. See what I can
das
do to
könnte
change
uns
their
verraten.
I've got faith in you, handsome.
Jetzt haben wir ein paar Informationen für Bane und Freeze bekommen. John ist halt natürlich da, aber die Guys, die sind komisch und strange und ja, wir werden versuchen, das Bestmögliche zu tun. Das Bestmögliche. Harleys Büro. Hier haben wir noch ein Wandbild. Das können wir uns ansehen. Geist der Einheit.
Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
Ja, Bruce. Ja, Leute. Dann sagen wir auch an dieser sensationellen Stelle, see you guys. Und seht das nächste Mal, wie es so weitergeht mit Batman. The Enemy Within.
Leute, wollt ihr kein Video mehr verpassen? Lasst ein Abo da und wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, teilen, Däumchen drunter und für alles andere sind die Kommentare below.